All right, grab your resistance band, place it on your feet, and lay yourself down. Now sit all the way up. We're just warming up those abs. Then come all the way back down, articulating the spine down. And sit up, and then you'll make your way down. Now from here, keep the resistance band onto your feet here, and you're going to try to make an X in front of your thighs with the resistance band. And this can be a little bit difficult getting into. So don't worry, just take your time, pause the video. Once you're all set, start to lift the hips up, then lower. Now you really want to make sure that you keep your feet nice and parallel here and your neck long, shoulders pressing down your back. Just a couple of more here. Keep up the good work, get those hips up. Good, then from here, open and close the legs with the hips lifted, just to get a little bit more glute abduction or glute work. And then come down and then lift the hips back up. Come down and lift up. Come down and lift up. Keep it going. Really try to get those hips up even higher each and every single time as you go throughout this movement. Then open and close, open and close, open and close. I'm going to be repeating some of the movements just to kind of get a little bit more work in here. Now, take the resistance band off of your thighs here. Okay. And we're going to set up for the next exercise. So you're going to place the resistance band underneath of your glutes. Grab a hold of it with your hands. And don't worry, I'm going to turn around and face you here in a bit so you'll be able to see exactly what's going on. But make an X because you want to add a little bit more resistance here. Now hold on tight because this is going to improve some of your grip strength here. And then you're going to press out and come in. And you want to try to keep the elbows level with the shoulders here, using the chest here. Working up those upper traps. And so now I'm going to turn towards you so you can see exactly what's going on in case you missed it. So I have the X right in front of my torso. I'm opening and closing. Great work. Don't stop. Now we're going to readjust and we're going to turn the palms and they're going to face away from you, still making that X. So first time the palms are facing inward, now they're facing outward here. Just works a different part of the traps and deltoids. Now we're going to go right into our shoulder press here. So the elbows will slightly come below the shoulders here and then you press up. And it may feel a little bit funny at first, especially if you have a band, but super, super effective here. And this exercise can be done with a band or with a looped band, something that I have or something I don't have. Then we're just going to repeat. You're going to press out and pull in. Keeping the resistance band in nice and tight. Really try to sit on it. And you can always make your grip even tighter or slide your hands down the resistance band to add more resistance. Let's go right into our shoulder press here. So we're going to skip a few and just go right into the shoulder press because I'm pretty sure that we're short on time. Try to keep that neck long and just breathe. Well done. All right, so now we're going to revisit our legs again. So take the resistance band and place it onto the arch of your right foot. Then you're going to press out and come in. This is your nice leg extension here. We're going to repeat this a couple of times here. The key concept, try to keep the shoulders pressing away from the ears. Your wrist and shoulders are in a good alignment. And your knee and your hips are in a good alignment as well. Then go right into your circles. If you can do this with the flex heel, even better, because you then be able to activate the glutes and the hamstrings a lot more. And then go right into your donkey kick here. Now the goal is to try to keep the knee in line with the hip, but it's super hard here, especially with the angle of the resistance band. So if you can just keep your knee off the mat, I'd be super, super ecstatic about that. And then of course you're gonna wanna take a moment and rest because it is super hard. Right back into it, press out and in. There you go. Glide the shoulders down your back. Try to keep the hips nice and level and still. Good. Now keep the leg extended and go right into your lifts, your leg lifts here. Try to look towards the front of your mat and then bend and straighten the leg. Go ahead and take a rest. because it is strenuous, so don't stop. We got one more set. Here we go. Pull those abs in and press out and come in. Try to keep your knee off the mat. Try to look at the front part of your mat here and really try to isolate the glute and the hammy. Keep those fingers nice and spread, and then lower and lift the back leg here. The straighter you can keep your leg, the more activation you'll get in your hamstring. Then go right into your donkey kicks. And again, just trying to keep the knee off the floor is just the ultimate goal. Perfect. Go ahead and rest. Now, of course, we got to do the other side, so bear with me. So now we're on our left leg here. Just taking a moment just to get yourself set up. Make sure the hips are nice and squared. Looking at the front edge of the mat. Then we go. Press out and in. Getting that full extension. And you'll tell that you'll be able to have one side a little bit weaker than the other. For me, my left side is a little bit weaker, so you can probably see that my hips are a little bit rotated. But the goal is to have the hips nice and level and square without any rotation in the hips. Now lift and lower the leg with a nice flex foot, really targeting those hamstrings here. This is how you build glute and hamstrings. Then bend and straighten the leg at the knee. Keep going. Don't worry, we'll rest soon. Go ahead and rest. Great work. We have this series 2 more times. So start with your leg extension here and go. Press and in. Press and in. You see me wincing because it hurts. It burns, but it's a good burn. That means we're getting stronger and we're building muscle. So I'm okay with that. I hope that you are too. Then lift and lower your leg. Really trying to activate those glutes. Then bend and straighten the knee. Perfect. Try to get that knee up a little higher if you can. Ooh, and then take a moment and rest. We got one more, folks. Come on. I know you're tired. I am too, but let's go. We're champions. Let's go. Press out and come in. Keep that foot nice and flexed. Shoulders down your back. Come on, I know you want to wince. Just make sure you're still breathing here. And if at any moment you need to pause the video, go ahead and do so. It's just 13, 12 minutes of fun. Good. And then go right into your leg raise. Keep the leg nice and straight. Hips as level and as square as possible here. Then bend and straighten the leg. Keep it going. Good. And then go ahead and rest. Okay, so now grab your resistance band and place it onto your feet here and lay on your back for a short spine. We're now going to press the legs out, lift them up and overhead, then bend your knees, slowly articulate the spine down, like massage the spine, and then press out. Lift them up and over, try to get those glutes lifted, bend the knees, and then lay your spine onto the mat as if you're laying pearls on the table. Press out, lift the legs up and over, and it's okay if they slightly come apart because you do have a resistance band in your legs, and slowly come down. Keep going with this. Really try to get the hips up and over each and every single time, lifting higher, and really pull those knees in towards the chest just to kind of massage out the organs in the stomach. Lift up, bend the knees, and then slowly articulate down. Great work. Let's start stretching. So you don't need your resistance band for this. Just sit on your glutes, have your knees slightly bent, and then reach for your toes here. Really try to press the chest forward, just stretching out the lower back in case you weren't always able to get it. And then slowly start to creep the feet out in front of you, deepening the stretch as much as you feel comfortable here. It's a gradual thing. So you have to find what area works best for you and how straight you want your legs. And if you're able to get them all the way straight, then bring your nose towards your kneecaps here. Great, but if not, that's okay. It's just something to try to work towards to over time. And then place your hands in between your legs. Just get that good stretch. And then sit all the way up. Then scoot your glutes forward. Lay onto your back for the piriformis stretch. Take your left ankle, cross it over your right knee. Rotate the ankles in a circle. And then reverse. And at the same time, you're really trying to pull your right knee in towards your chest as you press your left knee away from your body, keeping the shoulders back. Now we're going to go into a pretzel if it feels good for you. You're now just going to try to sit cross-legged with your legs in the air and grab a hold of your toes and pull the knees even closer towards your chest, deepening that piriformis. And then we switch to the other side for a piriformis stretch. Rotate the ankles in a circle and then reverse. At the same time, still trying to pull those knees in as one pulls away. Just really trying to feel good and deepen that stretch. Then your nice pretzel stretch. Bend, keep the knees pulling in towards your chest as you grab the feet, deepening that nice piriformis stretch because we did a lot of work on our piriformis, so we want to take care of it. But great work today. See you guys next time. Bye.